Python inheritance versus composition. Is a versus has a difference? Imagine building a house. You could think of the house as a whole or focus on its parts. In programming, we do something similar with classes. Today, let's explore how Python uses two main ways to connect classes, inheritance and composition. These are like different ways to organize code and model relationships. Inheritance is like saying a dog is an animal. You create a base class called animal, then a dog class that inherits from animal. The dog class gets all the features of animal, like eating or sleeping, but you can add more specific features like barking. It's a way to reuse code and show a clear hierarchy. When you use inheritance, you are saying that the child class is a more specific version of the parent class. On the other hand, composition is more like saying a car has an engine. Instead of inheriting from an engine, the car contains an engine object inside it. In Python, you create a class for the engine and then include it as an attribute in the car class. This method helps build complex objects by combining simpler ones. It makes your code more flexible because you can swap out parts without changing the whole structure. Let's look at some examples. If you have a class called person and another called student, you might use inheritance because a student is a person. The student class can inherit properties like name and age from person. But if you have a class called house and another called room, you'd use composition because a house has rooms. The house class would include a list of room objects, showing the part-whole relationship. In Python, inheritance is best when you want to create a clear hierarchy. It helps organize code and avoid repetition. Composition is better when you want to build flexible, modular parts that can change easily. For example, a game might have a player class that inherits from character because a player is a character. But the player class might also have an inventory object, showing what the player has. Knowing when to use inheritance or composition is key. Use inheritance to show that one class is a specialized version of another. Use composition when your class is made up of other objects. Both methods help you write cleaner, more manageable Python code. Understanding these differences makes your object-oriented programming much more effective and easier to maintain.